Why do important life-saving services always suffer, but there's money for Trident?
So I'll come to Trident in a minute, because I personally think the like-for-like replacement for Trident, advocated by Labour and the Conservatives, is a nonsense. Of course it is. It's just obvious. This was a nuclear weapons system that was designed to flatten Moscow at the touch of a button in the Cold War. Well, we clearly don't live in that same world, and of course we should be coming down the nuclear ladder. As it happens, I wish there was a great pot of gold in doing that. I've been told by the experts that decommissioning a nuclear weapons system costs a huge amount of money anyway. So I don't think it's as... in other words, whilst I might agree with, I think, what lies behind the question, that we shouldn't just stick with Trident as it is, I'm afraid changing tack on Trident doesn't necessarily suddenly produce, miraculously, a whole bunch of money for the NHS. Look, on the money point on the NHS, and it comes slightly to your two questions, of course we need to safeguard the budget of the NHS. We've actually done that in this coalition government. Unlike many other public services, the police have had to make 20% savings. We've actually increased by over £12 billion the amount of money going to the NHS. The new independent head, so, breathe easily, not a politician, you can believe what he says, a guy called Simon Stevens, has calculated that by the end of the next Parliament, the funding gap in the NHS will be £8 billion. My party, we've explained how you find that money by tightening up some of the tax exemptions which are provided only to the very wealthy, and also re-linking the amount of money going into the NHS with the growth of the economy once the deficit is dealt with. So you do need to protect the budget for the NHS. You need to secure the money that's been identified by Simon Stevens. My point, however, would be, to the Facebook questioner, is that in and of itself is not enough. You need to do the reforms for an ageing population. You need to do the reforms on mental health, and those reforms as well. Because if you don't do that, you're just going to put money into a system that isn't yet properly working for all of us.
Okay, next question.